r/Neckbeard Stories by Redmond Detes. I dated a demon beard. This is back when I, 24 female, was a freshman in high school. For a little context, pretty much my entire group of peers in my grade was bullying me for about 5+ years, and I had already tried to self-delete before high school started so I wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. I was very vulnerable and stupid and just wanted someone to act like they wanted me around. I was an anime nerd, former lord of cringe, but thanks to the bullies I kept it to myself for the most part when I entered high school. This is what attracted Demon Beard. Now, this guy was gross and super cringe, and we had history class together. He was the only person in that class that would talk to me. He was a year older and absolutely greasy and just smelled bad. Shoulder length dark hair with a beard. He had 8 cats and it hurt my eyes and lungs to be in his filthy house, so he almost always came over to my place. He eventually asked me out and told me that he was possessed by a demon and would switch to his demon self for me to prove it. This is where I go fully dumbass because I believed him. He also insisted on being a gentleman, saying the classic "my lady" and swinging around tree branches to show me how amazing he was at sword fighting. Trying to constantly make me speak in Japanese to him in public. A couple weeks go by and one day he tells me the demon is ripping him apart and we need to soul bond to save his life. He wouldn't stop harassing me about it, constantly saying how he was going to die and running out of time. So one night I let him in my window and lost my virginity to this scummy beard at 15. Afterwards he wouldn't ask for sex, he would demand it. We had sex in parks, on the floor in my house, and he'd touch me under the lunch table and I was always uncomfortable and he never let me climax. It was always about him. He didn't even care if I was having the bloodiest period of my life, he still insisted on sex. For Christmas he gave me rocks that were supposed to be for some spiritual reasons or whatever. They were freaking rocks. He also gave me a signed copy of his self-published book about his demon self, insisting that it all really happened cause the demon showed him. Eventually he showed no interest in me other than just sex. Even at homecoming he made us leave after a few minutes to go have sex under a bridge in the park next to the school. I was tired of being his fleshlight and told him that I wouldn't have sex with him until he treated me like he loved me. He just got irritated and, from what I heard later, was flirting with other girls and had sex and stalking another. One day I asked him if he would come over just to hang out and be together. The last text he ever sent me was, "I'm not going to waste the gas coming over if we're not having sex." That, my friends, is the tale of good old Demon Beard. I was stupid and wish I wasn't so easily roped into his bullshit, but at the time he was one of the only people I thought was being nice to me. I regret that entire 2-year-long relationship. 2 years too many. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Kitos.